Tyrese, when you woke up this morning, knowing all of the accomplishments you've had this year, and we're talking about a conference championship, conference player of the year, All American, most goals you've scored, game winners you've scored. Did you wake up thinking that you were also going to be the number one overall pick in this year's MLS Super Draft?
Honestly, I would never think I would be the number one super draft pick. It's just super exciting. Honestly, I just couldn't believe it. Like I had talks with Toronto before. I know that they were interested in me, but like just being number one, I just couldn't wrap my head around it. I just was so emotional when I heard my name, and my family was emotional as well.
And about that emotion, knowing that you took a journey from Trinidad and Tobago to come to the United States to play NCAA, knowing the great history of football that there is in Trinidad and Tobago, do you understand the history that goes along with being a number one overall pick, knowing the great players that have come from your country?
I haven't heard like too much of the history, but just being number one in overall pick, I know is a massive thing. I think that I'm confident in myself to uphold all those standards. I think my abilities will show on the field. I just think that in due time that everyone will see my abilities showcased in the MLS.
When you watch your play, there's clearly skill and speed, and you are not scared of going after defenders and using your body to create a goal scoring opportunity. When you were speaking to Jason Hernandez and John Herdman, what did they say about your style of play that fits in with Toronto FC?
I think they said that my style of play is very direct, and they think I could be like similar to Alphonso Davies. They were putting me like in comparisons and showing me his stats and like showing me how did he do and how long did it take for him to make the transition. And they were saying that I have similar attributes as him. I'm dynamic, I'm explosive, I score, and I think that they really like that about me and they see like a bright future with me in Toronto. And I'm so happy for John Herman to put his trust in me and the staff as well, Hernandez, just to give me the opportunity, and I'll definitely take it.
You speak about John Herdman, and you mentioned Alphonso Davies. How excited are you to work with a coach like John Herdman, who was so involved in Alphonso Davies' development on the international stage? And you think of the other players from the NCAA that he helped bring into the Canadian men's national team, and Alistair Johnston, Kamal Miller, and Tajon Buchanan. How excited are you to work with a guy with his level of experience?
Yeah, I'm so excited. His level of experience is like unmatched. You can't teach that. That just comes from all the years of him like being around all these world class players. And I think that me being there and being able to be teach and develop under his play style and his philosophy, I think that I could do great things. The sky's the limit. I think I could be our next Alfonso Davis coming under his wing. I think he would definitely direct me in the right path and keep me on track. And it's like I gotta keep grinding. Honestly, just not take my foot off the pedal and always be like switched on.
And switching on to that point to go play the professional game, what goals have you set out for yourself this year? Because clearly at the collegiate level, you kept developing year in and year out to be able to earn the spot as the number one overall pick. But now that you're going into the pros, what are those early goals?
Yeah, I don't want to set too many high expectations. I just want to keep it simple and small details. Just work every day. Just try my best at being a good teammate, being a good individual. Because I know that John said he looks for not the player and his talent, but a good individual in his team to have a good bond and connect with everyone, and to keep everyone in the same like frame of mindset of having a particular goal. And I just think that I'll have a good impact on this team, honestly.
And how motivated are you now, knowing that you're going to be in Toronto, knowing that you're going to be in the program, knowing that perhaps the Trinidad and Tobago senior men's team will be looking even closer at you, and knowing that there's a big playoff against Canada at the end of March? How do you even think about that now? Have you allowed yourself to think about, hey, if I'm those early few months, if I make an impression, I could get a call to represent my country on a big game against Canada?
Yeah, I already thought about it. It's just a crazy experience. Even just be like called up on the national team. So it's a dream. It's an honor to play for Trinidad. Like I definitely see myself playing against Trinidad and to play against Canada. And me being in Canada, I know it's just gonna be a good experience to play against my whole basically my home, but my home is just Trinidad as well too. So like it's gonna be a fun experience. Like if I get the opportunity, I'll definitely take it. But I'll definitely want to focus in on improving my and developing my game at Toronto, and then from there, like I let the football talk for me and let that take its course.
I know it's going to be significant next few months for you, but congratulations on being first overall in the Super Draft, and we look forward to seeing you develop with TFC. Thanks, Tyrese.
Thank you.